and the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and it is Sunday, and you know what that means. It's time for weekly purchases, that time of the week where we investigate what came through the door via DHL, Amazon, UPS, United States Postal Service, FedEx, and of course, that KG outlaw, Waylon Jennings. It is the weekly purchases, and quite the difference a week makes in the weekly purchases, and I guess you'll see in the back half of this very video. Also in the middle, we got the question of the week with my wife, Angie, so we'll get to that. But first, a little bit of housekeeping. Got to thank our friends, jaystoysandgames.com. Use code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal over there. And if you go to their website right now, they have all the Zombie Sailor Heels and Faces retros up on their website. You can save 15% with code Kyle. So if you missed some of the earlier ones, you missed some of the latest ones, head over there and you can get what's left on their website. 15% off. Got to get a deal. You guys know how that goes. And of course, it is the month of March, the Ides of March. When is that? I don't know. It's an Iron Maiden song, I guess. But we're here about in the middle of March right now, and that does mean March giveaway over on the Patreon. It is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It is Todd McFarlane and McFarlane Toys. Check it out over there. If you want to be part of the giveaway, head to the Patreon. Of course, Patreon, your best way to support the channel. You got early access to all the videos from both my YouTube channels, my podcast, you name it, all points in between. And speaking of the podcast, this Tuesday on the channel, if you watch it on YouTube or wherever podcasts are found, it is episode 51 of The Kyle Peterson Show. We deep dive a little bit into St. Patrick's Day. We talk about Bigfoot, because why wouldn't you? We give you a Fulci update. We find out what is really going on with these missing shoes we see all over the place. And I give a little story time with Kyle along the way to go with it. All that, a whole lot more on episode 51 of The Kyle Peterson Show. A St. Patrick's Day special this week. So check that out right now if you are a YouTube channel member or a Patreon member this Tuesday for everybody else. But this week, going to be a very busy week. If you're like me, it's spring break week. Time to party. Where's the ladies in the bikinis, Todd? Maybe coming soon. Who knows? But I will be out in California this coming week. Mattel Creations revealed March 19th, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Mark your calendars. Yours truly will be in the house live from California from Mattel Creations. So check it out this coming Thursday. See what all the fuss is about. Can't wait to see firsthand all the new releases from Mattel and what they're talking about on the Mattel Revealed event. Going to be good with the old Mattel Creations Revealed. Always a fun time. Anytime we get some news, we're always here for it. And even better if I'm over there, Todd McFarlane. Might swing by Todd's house while I'm out that way. You got that summer home still off Venice Beach? You know I'll be there. I'm going to pump some iron, get out there, pump some iron, Arnold Schwarzenegger style. Hit up old Todd, hit up the Rainbow. You know me, I got to go to the Rainbow. Maybe I'll join the Whiskey, the Viper Room. You never know what I'll be up to. But this week, going to be a fun one. Make sure you set your clock, set your alarms, and all points in between. Live from LA, March 19th. But that's it for the housekeeping. Not much else outside of that going on. Just getting ready for some travels. That's it. But of course, now we got to bring in the mail girl, Angie, for the question of the week. All right, it's time for question of the week. We got the mail girl here. Angie, say hello.
Hello.
Angie says she's extra tired, so cut her a break. Cut her a break. Angie, you don't even know. You don't even know. Did you even get 10,000 steps in today?
15.
15,000. I got 15 steps in today from my office into this video, basically, is what I did. But working hard, getting ready. We're both on a travel. We're in a traveling man, I guess. Woman. We're leaving. We're going to California, flying on a jet plane. We're going to have some soaking it up in the sand and the surf. And
we need a pack.
Got to pack, and we'll see what happens. We'll see. We got to pack. We got to figure out what am I going to wear. So many unanswered questions. Where are we going to eat? What are we going to do? We got some windows we can work with. Angie wants a little In-N-Out, and she also wants to go to the burger place too. So we'll go to In-N-Out Burger probably when we're there. She's never had it, so she's got to try it once, I guess. Where else do we need to go when we're there? I'd really like to go to the Rainbow. Hopefully one of the nights, the Rainbow Bar and Grill. Pay my respects to the altar of Lemmy as usual, so I'd like to do that. I don't know. We got a long gap on one of the days where we could go somewhere. So maybe we go to Venice Beach. Is Venice Beach hopping this time of year?
I just gonna put my feet in the sand and I get a little Mexican.
What will his name be? Who is this little Mexican? Micro Man?
Yeah.
I don't know, but we'll be on the road. We should just go see down into Tijuana. We're, I don't know, a couple hours away, maybe. Who knows? But we'll see. But hopefully we can maximize our minutes while we're out there in California this week, Angie. So we'll see what ends up happening. But before we do all that, we got a question of the week to dive into here. And we got 2 questions this week, Angie, and she's diving.
My eyes are, I'm like, straining to keep
those eyes are straining, but those hands are doing magical work right now. What's going on? What are we doing
my
here?
headlights are probably on.
She's got one headlight on. I saw it. I saw that headlight. It's just right there, ready to go, ready to cut glass around here. But Angie, we got a question of the week. Do you think you can read this?
No, I read that one.
It's fairly wordy. You need me to do it? I need to. Are you okay? So I'll read it and you answer it. That'll be a great turn of events right here.
Oh gosh.
But this comes to us from Bill Cox. Angie, get your mind out of the gutter. 1773. Kyle, I have a question, not about figures or toys. Well, you came to the right place, let me tell you. It's about work. Oh, the bane of all of our existences.
Grocery work.
I'm in the grocery business. I'm trying to climb in this industry. I work for Autry and Sons Food Tiger Greer's company.
Good Lord.
Long name, I know. Yeah, you're not kidding. And I'm not familiar with that one. Autry and Sons Food Tiger Greer's. Oh, no, it's not Ace again. What is going on? 3 weeks in a row?
Oh my God.
This is like a new thing every week. We do 300 of these episodes and we never have issues with Ace. And now all of a sudden he wants to be a part of it every single week.
I'll get him up here by the time you get done reading this question.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to get back to it. I work for Autry and Sons Food Tiger Greer's company. And I've heard of most grocery stores, so I'm not really familiar with this one. Long name I know. They are huge in the South from Texas to Florida. How have I not heard of this then? I've usually heard of everything. I'll have to look that one up. I'm always interested in the grocery business, just like Ace is too. Let's see. A rival company, is trying to lure me away, offering good money and perks. I'm having trouble choosing between loyalty to my current job, who has, for the most part, been loyal to me, but pay isn't that great, or the money and perks. Just some opinions and advice is welcome, please, since you came from the same background. I think, and I did. Once upon a time, I was in those salt mines, those grocery salt mines, working my way up from the bottle and can boy, the sacker, the drive-up guy, up to cash register, then the outer departments through management and stuff like that. And then all through college, I worked in the grocery business and the grocery stores. And then after college, I worked for grocery. I went back to my store for a little bit. And then I said, do I want to be in this world or do I be on the other side of the fence? And I decided, you know what? I want to be on the other side of the fence. And Ace, what are you doing here? You come up here, you're going to put a show all together. You're just looking like a zombie dog.
Looks like me.
Yeah, you two are just a match made in heaven. But I had to make that choice. And at the end of the day, you know, one thing I've learned through my years, and I'm not saying take all my advice. You got to take my advice and put it towards what you do. And Angie, feel free to chime in with your advice on this one here. But most likely, take the money and run is what I'm going to say. I used to be very loyal. I'm still very loyal to every company I work for. I put my time in. I do my thing. I try to grow the business no matter what it is. But I feel like, and I hate to say this, and I think this is probably true for almost any industry, loyalty isn't quite what it once was. I miss the days of the guy that worked for 40 years at one of these companies, and they had the big retirement special for him. Those things are few and far between. I can tell you in my neck of the woods, you know, I have like 11 years over there and I'm like the second senior guy. So that tells you a lot about loyalty from companies and loyalty from workers. We should always be loyal when we're under the umbrella. But if you have an opportunity to move yourself and your family, your kids, whatever it may be, or just yourself, if that is it. Angie, you soaking this in? You taking this advice? You taking notes over here? Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
What is this guy? I apologize for this guy. Just lay down, Ace. But if you have a chance to move yourself forward and make more money, which means hopefully an earlier retirement, hopefully you can enjoy life a little bit longer, I would take it if you can. Don't work with these dogs. We're going to start kenneling him when we do these videos going forward. Just take a load off, buddy. Just lay down.
Oh, God.
Lay down. No, it's not pet time. It's lay down time. But I would probably take a serious look if they're offering you a better opportunity, better pay and stuff. You only got one life. You might as well take the money and run. Now, I don't know the whole situation here. One thing I will tell you from somebody from both sides of the fence, be it other side of the company or the grocery company, it never works very well if you say, hey, this place is giving me a hot offer. If you'll match it or give me this little bit more money or something, I'll stay. That usually doesn't work very well because sometimes what they'll do is they'll match that or they'll give you what they want. But in the back of their heads at all time, they're like, you know what? Old Bill Cox, he was going to walk the plank on us. He was going to leave at a moment's notice. He's not as loyal as he used to be. So it is a little bit of a game right there. So it is a dangerous game. But I would say, what? It is.
He's just looking at Todd.
It is a dangerous game because if you do leave, you obviously have a lot of friends and associates over there. It's a whole new world, so that's always scary. And I've had to do this a few times in my career, and I tell you, I am glad I did that, Angie. When I left my former employer, I actually doubled my salary. That was a pretty big deal to say, holy cow, what? You're going to give me this much? I couldn't believe it. I was blinded by the money, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. But double your salary. I don't know if my work-life balance got any better, but I don't know. You got to vote with your heart. What does your brain tell you? And I always say, too, whatever you think is right is what is right. So you got to follow your own path on that kind of thing. It's one of those. It's one of those things, Angie. Anything you have to add on this? You ever had any hot business dealings like this where anybody tried to steal you away or anything?
You know you got to go big or go home.
Go big or well. And that's what Ace is just like looking into the side like he's like having a stroke or something. Like he's zoned out. He's looking at the ghost. Ace, what do you think, buddy? Ace, you got anything to say?
I thought he's staring at Todd.
Todd on the couch is just looking.
It's like
Todd showing him his bat wings over there again. It's so weird. Like, we've never had Ace ever want to be up here in this. And then all of a sudden, here we are 3 weeks in a row. He sits there wanting up. It's like the weirdest thing. I don't know what this means. I don't know where it's going.
We gave in once.
But he never did it before earlier. So it's a very strange situation with this Ace right here. I don't know what is going on, but he's sitting. He's not even doing anything. He's not even entertaining. He's just sitting here. Like, we could almost leave the room, and I think he'd be doing the same thing if we weren't here. I don't know. People are enjoying Ace, but I'm not. This isn't really a place for dogs. I'll tell you that much. It's not. And I don't know. Ace is the place. So there it is. Bill, I hope I answered some of that. I'm trying to get back over here.
The fact that the other companies notice you means you're doing it.
Yeah, I would say so.
Job. That's good.
I would say so. And you know what? There's nothing better than having some options. That's for sure. It's always nice to have options in life. But I'd be interested to hear what grocery
is going on with these questions.
They're too long for Angie this week. Angie, you usually like them long.
Spots. I think I'm losing my vision.
Angie and Ace, they didn't belong here. They just kind of interrupted this. It was just an A-B conversation. They need to see themselves way out of this one.
Imagine
here.
We just walk off.
Yeah, maybe. But we do got one more quick question here that I'm going to answer. I think this was from a while back. Uh-oh, we're going to get a show. It's all right. This one comes from Daniel Recommends. Daniel Recommends here. He's got some nice comments in here, but then at the end, he's got a question. Maybe this could be question of the week. And he put ... So you know it's serious when there's 3 dots. Do you set a weekly, monthly figure budget, or you just spend whatever you need to get your figure fixed for the week?
Just spend whatever you need.
Just spend whatever you need. Some weeks are huge, and weeks like this are pretty non-existent. So you never know where the cookie may crumble in the weekly purchases. But you snooze, you lose, unless you play the long game, but maybe you do win. So we know how that all goes. But no, I don't set any of that kind of stuff. One of these days I will. And I think things are dialing back a little bit. I don't know. The purchases.
I don't have a budget. You're wondering.
Angie's the one that needs a budget. I just don't understand how our Target bill is more than our mortgage every month. That's the thing that I don't understand. That just shocks me to my core. Oh my gosh, I'm like Fred Sanford. And I'm
the shopping, the clothes, the K-pop, the figures,
the makeup,
the skincare.
Oh my gosh.
The
Starbucks, the animals.
The dog food.
Yeah, we got to get these dogs into the vet. It's like $1,000. You got to take all 3 in at the same time to get all their shots, all their stuff going on. So there's $1,000 there. We got to fix the drain spout. Maybe I should set a budget now that I think about it. Dishwasher leaking. Angie was leaking after a hard laugh the other day. It's true. Who knows?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, but I guess that's it.
Did you even read it?
I did. It was only the bottom half.
Oh.
So there it is.
I could have read that one.
Angie, guess what? I got more videos to do. I know you said you're going to go wash up, get your pajamas on, get ready for bed, where Kyle, I got to slave away and work. Look at this guy here. He just flip-flop and fly.
He's an idiot.
And it's the weirdest thing,
dumbest
too.
dog we've ever had.
Where are the other dogs? Where's Lemmy and Domino? I'm shocked they don't come.
Dumb.
I don't know.
But I'm so cute.
I don't know why they don't come down here, but he's a little golden retriever that is really a corgi poo, but he thinks he's a golden retriever. I don't know.
Oh,
Ace. Well, we'll see it. We'll see it eventually. Can't wait for your candid bikini shots from Venice Beach here in a couple of days. So we'll be there for that. Maybe we'll film some stuff out there. We'll see. But this is just rambling on. This is going on, and Ace is getting involved.
Ace is the place.
So there it is. So there it is. That's the question of the week. You want to be the question of the week, put it in the comments down below, and you too can be the question of the week. But now it's time for the weekly purchases. All right, only one round of the weekly purchases this week. One of the slowest weeks in a heck of a long time, but that's all right. Saves us some money, as we do know this week. We got Mattel revealed. We got Target Haulathon. And we also, of course, got the Collector Con over there at Walmart. So a lot of people going to be stealing some of our money this week. So we'll see what happens. But as of right now, a pretty quiet week for the weekly purchases. But let's kick it off and let's fight some crime in a future time. Very excited for this one here. I did get Bulletproof from the brand new Cops wave. Now, I've talked about Cops, my love of Cops, since the infancy of this channel. I've gave a lot of stories about it, and we'll probably talk about it in this Bulletproof review. Cannot wait to dive into this one. Very happy to see where this line goes in the future. I'm all in on some Cops, no doubt about it. Also, at the same time, picked up the Soldier of Fortune figure. Looking a little bit like Cobra Commander with that second head, so we'll dive into this on the channel as well this week. So check out those unboxings. Ringside Collectibles this week. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Already unboxed it on the channel. It is the Joe Hendry Championship Edition from the TNA Unsanctioned line. Check out the unboxing on the channel. Picked that one up this week as well, so that came through the door. Let's keep it going with wrestling via Walmart. Bianca Belair Street Fighter came in stock, swooped in, got this bad girl. Almost said bad boy. Bad girl, so we got that going as we slowly work to get Series 2. The hits keep on coming with the little Major Bendy's Big Rubber guys. Andre the Giant, the Evergreen Edition. Check out the unboxing on the channel. We already knocked that one out. We also already knocked out this one, the 1 of 500. Arn Anderson through the door this week. So already getting ahead on these things. You got to work ahead at all points possible. That's what I did there. Got this one from Target. They had this on sale over there. It is Pennywise from It. This is Chapter 2. Yep, Chapter 2. Picked this one up. Never did get this one. Maybe save this for a Halloween unboxing, or maybe we'll get to it eventually on Kyle Peterson 2.0. Unboxed a lot of Jason figures this week. 2 to be exact. It was Friday the 13th after all. So check out those Jason unboxings if you did miss it. But the spookiness continues thanks to our friends at Ross. I never find anything at Ross. Ross is always hottest of hot garbage for me. But the action figure gods shined down on me this week, and Action Figure Insider was there as well. Check out his Instagram. He posted a picture of us from over there. But we were both there at the same time. Luckily, we didn't want the same thing, but I was very excited to pick these up here. I did get that King Diamond Deluxe Edition. I already unboxed this on the channel months ago, of course, but for $7.99 for 2 King Diamond figures, you think I'm turning that down? I'm going to use some of those extra heads from the other King Diamond figures and put it on here. That's the way you do it. That's awesome because I wanted to buy multiple King Diamonds. Not going to do that at $55, but $7.99 all day long, and dare I say twice on Sunday. And conveniently enough, it is Sunday, Todd. I had to pick both these up. So grab both of these at my Ross this week. Very excited about that. And also, I went back and forth. I didn't necessarily need this in my collection. Yes, it's a good value. I totally get it. But I'm like, I don't really need this. But I said, you know what? I'm going to get one. Maybe if I had more room in my house for G.I. Joe, especially G.I. Joe vehicles, as we know we got more HasLab and vehicles coming, and they take up a lot of room. But I did get the Stinger, another one. We unboxed this like 6 months ago on the channel, but I did grab another Stinger, and for $30, that's a heck of a deal. I think we can all agree on that. So I guess I'll have 2 Stingers in my collection. Not sure exactly where I'm going to put it quite yet, but I just said, you know, I can always get my $30 and maybe more back in the future if I have to. So you snooze, you lose, and I saw like 4 of these, and I guess I could have picked up all 4, but I didn't want all that. Didn't want all that, but that's it. That's it. That's the that's the weekly purchases this week. Pretty light, huh? When was the last time we had a lighter week than this? It's been a while, but 'tis the season, and it's okay. There's a lot of bills going on. It is tax time. I had to go to the tax guy the other day. Hurt, let me tell you. It is tax time. I got to fix some gutters on my house, too, so I got to do that. I got to take the dogs to the vet. That's always fun. Doctor bill payments. Oh, that's brutal. I already got that done. Tax title and license. I got like 5 Jeeps, so I got to pay all the tax title and stuff. So just let me tell you. Let me get my checkbook out and tell everybody about it. A lot going on over here. So I'm okay if I got a quiet week in the action figures. I got some other stuff to put my funds to, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And maybe spend some funds out in California we'll see what goes. I heard it's expensive this time of year. What's new? What's new? But a lot going on here. We'll see what happens next week in the weekly purchases. I am fully expecting the Pinnacle figures to finally arrive and a lot of other stuff to arrive as well. So I think next week might be a very big action figure weekly purchases coming off the heels of the Mattel Creations Revealed event, which once again I will be there for March 19th, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Be there or be square. And nobody wants to be square, Todd McFarlane. So there it is. That is the weekly purchases. Be interested to hear what you found this week. Put it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day and then some. We even got more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Check out SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, the name of my podcast, of course, and it is available where podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. And don't forget both of my books, The Complete Guide to the ECW Original San Francisco Toy Makers and The Complete Guide to the Jakks Classic Superstars line, both available right now on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. So for another week of the weekly purchases, you know what I'm doing? I'm rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling my way to California.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play? There's some strange shit going on in this house, and I know damn well it is.